Play's just about set now here for the final T20 in first grade between the Wynnum Seagulls and the Redlands Tigers. My name's John Point. Joining me in commentary as he did this first stint this morning is club president Graham Mappery. Mappers, unfortunately, second grade come up short this morning, so it's up to the first graders to see if we can't make it a finals week next week. Just not enough. I got off a good start in the second grade here, but just fell short.
Yeah, it was a good effort from the second graders for the season to come third, I think, but not enough to make that semi-final. So let's hope the first graders can go one better step.
Okay, well, they're 3 and 4, so 3 and 1, I should say. 1 and 3 of their 4 games. Cameron Trask will get things underway from the southern end, bowling. Sorry, Cameron Trask is facing the Sam Heslett, which I don't think is a bad opportunity. This is the first time I've seen a slow bowler operate from the southern end. This morning, predominantly they came from the northern end where the breeze is coming from.
Yeah, Heslett tends to bowl from that end every time we play against him, so I
think
maybe there's something there.
Well, it's funny you should say that because I know from calling games at the Gab that Michael Neester, I think I've seen him bowl one over from the Vulture Street end. Never bowls from there at all. I think they just have preferred ends.
Possibly. Interesting bowler. He doesn't mind a round arm, doesn't mind a stop at the bowling crease. He certainly mucks around there and tries to put you off a bit, but a couple of singles to start the innings.
Saw Cameron Trask last week. He was like swing 6, swing 6. This one's just going down leg side.
Yep.
And they were big sixes too.
Definitely big sixes. Traskey's just involved in the white ball cricket for the Seagulls this year, playing the one-day comps in the T20.
Tells me he's retired from indoor cricket as well, where he represented Australia. 4 runs. Bowled in the legs to Cameron Trask. He just actually pushes that one. That was dragged down there by Sam Heslett. Poor delivery and got punished.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it'd be absolutely brilliant if we could convince Traskey to play in the red ball stuff as well. Not for the want of trying, I'll tell you now. So.
Well, he's 31 years of age. He's got a young family as well, so these things come into calculations.
I think he's got about 8 kids.
Yeah, so have I, but 8 different mothers. Anyway, Trask again, down leg side. I'll come back from 2. Good running.
Just saw Evan Bancroft run in, mate, so apparently you can just let anyone in.
Who's where?
Look, Banger's here.
What, where?
White shirt,
oh, yeah,
running away from me quickly.
That's right.
Make sure that he gets away from us before I start giving it to him.
Good start here, still 1 ball to go. 8 off it so far off Heslett.
Eight off
end of the first half, yeah.
Not a bad over start. I reckon we'll see a much bigger score in the first grade game than the second grade this morning. Second grade, I thought 147 for Redlands was possibly a little on the low side, but was enough to get the win. And I do not think you will see 147 scored by either of these sides this afternoon. It'll be much more than that.
Yeah, Plum and Harrison got off to a good start in that run chase. They lost 2 quick wickets, and then McDermott and Gossip put on a few more runs, but then they just lost wickets regularly. And the asking price in the last 3 overs is something like 40 odd. It was always going to be a bit of a tough ask for a young tail end.
Yes.
Chris Lloyd, obviously a chance for him to steer the side home, but unfortunately he's only one man. Did his best.
Is he though?
Well, on Earth he is,
right.
But in Greek mythology he's the octopus. He has 8 arms.
God of redness.
So James Baisley has Graham Mappery mentioned in the broadcast this morning on Seagulls TV, brought to you by the FKG group, that he's certainly found some form as Baisley. It's a quickish ball. Corey Hunter started the season with a bit of an injury. He's back in the Seagulls colours.
Yeah, he's sort of struggling to get going at the start of the season. He's probably the only one of our top order that hasn't really put a big score together, and that's probably bodes poorly for everyone else coming up against him in the future, to be honest, because I remember last year towards the end of the season he peeled off 200 in the last game, and it was one of the best things I've seen here. So runs just around the corner for Corey, I'd suggest.
Baisley from the clubhouse end again. Quick single there, not a whole lot of that. I thought it might actually been leg buys, but he did get a bit of an edge on that one. And he needs to fire, and so the rest of the Seagulls after Christmas sitting second last. But as I mentioned, I think maybe to you or to Neil Botel, I think there's only 12 points between third and 12th.
Yeah, so many
A
draws
lot.
happening.
Yeah.
Many draws. There won't be as many draws after Christmas with a bit of weather around. Can promise you that. But the draws have sort of evened out the competition leading into Christmas.
Do we go there? Or maybe another time? The whole draws thing?
No, we won't go. We'll leave that. I'm proud to announce that the female Wynnum Manly Redlands first grade side have come away with a win this morning against Sunshine Coast. So well done to Kira and the ladies. A lot of hard work going into that, and that lady, Delise Laycock, again being the superstar, taking a wicket with Sunshine Coast needing one to tie, and celebrations as per usual.
Basically, just having trouble finding his radar. Mind you, that was squeezed out unconvincingly to point. It was supposed to go to the onside there by Corey Hunt, but nevertheless he gets a single. I just want to quickly make mention of the women's first grade side. Obviously, weren't in it, couldn't be in it without the help of the Redlands Tigers.
Yeah, it's been a wonderful...
Good marriage?
Yeah, a wonderful marriage. To be honest, it's brought the two clubs closer together as well across committee's leadership and, dare I say it, even the playing group. And the view in the future is obviously to try and get a first grade side for Redlands. That'll be a little while away yet, obviously, but working really well together. And full kudos to Redlands and their administration, because they're massive supporters and it's going quite well. In fact, the two games today have been played out of Peter Burge Oval. Well, we're sitting here, so obviously part and parcel of the deal.
Basically, still only 3 off it. That's gone straight
Ouch.
through and bowled him.
Hasn't bowled him, he's nicked that, mate.
Did
But
he?
all good. You have a close look at that screen, you'll see that
I just cleaned that screen too, you know.
Not very well. So Corey Hunter's run of not so high scores continue.
Gee, he must have only got a little bit on it.
Yeah, quite convincing. The appeal was definitely loud. And next at bat, none other than Jason Flores.
That would be Jason Flores. Peter Burge medal winning Jason Flores.
Correct. The score 1 for 12 after 2 overs. And
Match day sponsor there, the FKG Group. Now, sorry, mate, what were you saying?
I'm just going to say that you're bringing up the sponsor, and that man, Will Prowse, was here before, and he's staying for the afternoon. Good to see him back at the club. Serious first grade player, and played a couple of second 11 games for both Queensland and Adelaide and South Australia when he went down to Adelaide for a little stint, try and crack in there. And good to see him here now with his little family.
You still got the tech shot happening?
Yeah, he does actually. No, it hasn't gone in leaps and bounds since it first started, but yes, certainly there, and a good apparatus, to be honest with you. Not that I need it, because you don't need it to nick them down a third man.
No. Nick him down to third man.
That's my standard shot.
Sam Heslett.
He hasn't bowled the round armour yet. We're waiting for that.
First over, 8 off the first over. He's bowling to Jason Flores, who's yet to get off the mark. Peter Burge medal winner from last year.
It's a lovely stroke, isn't it, out there? Comfortable too there. Really well played.
He was first in the Peter Burge medal. I think Daylight was second, wasn't it, Grant?
Yeah, comfortably second. Oh, well fielded by Hazlitt off his own bowling.
Well, anybody... you got to be pretty good to beat Scott Walter.
Yep, particularly when he takes, what did he take last year, 105 wickets or something?
Something like that. Just a bit lazy, that's why he came second.
Yeah.
Just put more effort in Scotty.
It's a good shot. We'll put it straight to the fielder at mid-wicket. Jace not real happy with himself there.
Now, one thing I noticed in this morning's game, the captain and Jason Grosvenor, geez, his field placements were outstanding. The inner circle, they just couldn't pierce it, the Seagulls.
Yeah, he did a good job, didn't he?
Yeah, it was good fielding to back up his placements.
You don't need to pierce the field when you hit him into the swamp, though, mate. That's 6. Great shot by Jason Flores there. Rocks back. He puts it in amongst those reeds down there.
It's beautiful to watch, isn't it?
Wow.
Well, I think it's a swamp anymore, isn't it? The desert?
It is the desert. Desert with a few trees and cacti. Cacti a word? I'll make that one up.
Cacti's a word.
Plural of cactuses.
More than one cacti?
Yep. Umpire cleans the ball. Not sure why, but anyway.
No, just make sure nobody gets anything from the jungle.
Out. Unfortunately, Flores has hit that straight to mid-wicket, and that looks like Lee Drennan taking catch there. So, early wickets for Redlands.
Well, it's exactly the same thing that how Tommy Gossett got out, found the fieldsman quite easily. Unfortunately, Sam Heslett hits for 6, and then Lee Drennan.
Almost looked like he wanted to. He was in two minds about how he's going to hit that.
Didn't follow through, really,
No,
did he?
if he would have been back where the last one was, but too far, and out comes the skipper. Nathan Rabnott coming out to bat on his own trackie. 2 for 21 after 3.
Well, Nathan Rabnott scored 100 on red ball cricket. He's been in a purple patch of late. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but it can be a cruel game, cricket, can't it, Graham? As we remember last year, I think it was like almost Greg Chappell, 5 ducks out of 6 innings or something like that. It was cruel.
Yeah, it was
hard to watch.
It was quite odd, wasn't it? And the wicket of Flores is not going to deter Cameron Trask, that's for sure. He punches, he punches one out to deep point. He fumbles.
Wasn't really paying attention. So the first wicket falls, and that of Corey Hunter, then quickly followed by Jason Flores over a quick flurry of 8. And Baisley continues from the northern end to Nathan Rabnott, who's yet to get off the mark.
Yeah, it'd be interesting. Nate's not used to being in this early in the white balls format.
I don't think it matters to him.
No, not looking at that shot anyway. Right.
All the time in the world.
Right in behind it. He was almost there before Baisley let the thing go, I think. So, looking forward to seeing how Baisley goes for the heat. I think he'll be quite good. I think he's got it all: fielding and batting and bowling, and I reckon it'll be quite an acquisition and a pretty savvy selection for him, to be honest.
Well, that's what they need.
They do.
They can do it a lot.
Outside off stump. Rab not missing the cut shot. He'll be blowing up over that.
I don't know where that quite carried through. And I've got a question, a couple of the dismissals this morning, whether it's just starting to slow up a little bit, this deck.
Yeah.
Doesn't seem to be coming on as quick.
Possibly. Chris Linden has seemed to mind it yesterday.
Well, when I say, I mean, Baisley's he's as quick as Benji Flores.
Oh, I'd say Ben's probably a bit quicker. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the quicker balls you can get onto, but.
Another dot there. Good bowling by the Tigers.
Yeah, interesting T20 clash this morning between the second grade sides from Wynnum and Redlands. Bowlers were in control. Don't see that very often in T20 cricket. Well bowled and well fielded both sides.
Bowlers did do a good job, didn't they? Both sides.
Premier grade have the luxury of having a break this morning, whereas second grade have played 15 games in 2 days.
Bumper and out. Rabnott's got a tickle on that one, and that's well bowled by Jimmy Baisley. Very well bowled. Sort of getting ahead of himself a little bit, and the Seagulls find themselves in a spot of bother at 3 for 22. Haven't been in this situation yet in the competition, so it'll be interesting to see how they go. Connor Carroll next at bat too. He's been hitting him as well as anyone.
It was there to be hit.
Yeah, it just might have come. You were saying it was coming through slowly. I reckon that's a bit quicker than Nath expected there. Anyway, good to see a lot of the old boys from both clubs down here today. Look to the right of me and you see the old Tigers, Redlands, East boys. They're all having a beer. And over to the left, you've got a heap of the old boys from Wynnum Manly. So great to see them coming down and supporting the local game and being involved in their old clubs.
Well, Cameron Trask is the other end going, did I say something?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they didn't want to be with him.
Yeah.
But Connor Carroll joins him, another lefty. He's been braining him through all formats.
I did when I interviewed him for winning the Barrier Reef Pools Player of the Round. Barrier Reef Pools, great sponsorship with Dale Maguire, is his bat speed. And he told me, and this is pretty good for him, that he's been going to the gym and working out and losing some weight and getting his bat speed. It's pretty quick. And
Yeah.
reaped the benefits of that great 100 he got.
Yeah, what was it, 180 in the 19s or something like that?
On the 19s.
Amazing innings.
Unfortunately, it was...
But this is another level for him, to be fair. Baisley's a very good bowler, and Connor, we'll see how he goes today.
3 for 22 after 4 overs.
Interesting start, isn't it? Didn't expect to be 3 down, that's for sure.
No. Basically, 2 for 4 off 2 overs.
Doesn't he bowl well?
You called it. He's in good form.
Yeah, I'm confident he'll do well for the Heat this year, and as I've said a couple of times now, looking forward to seeing how he goes. Redlands, I suppose, if they're to make the semi-finals, they need to beat the Seagulls and beat them quite comfortably, to be honest. Need to catch up on net run rate. Anything's possible, but Sunny Coast are there as well. Sunny Coast have the advantage of the best net run rate out of the 3, and they're playing Sandgate and got them 2 for 15. So,
ouch.
Box seat at the moment, I think.
Bowling change. Left arm over the wicket is
Up dead.
up dead, and he replaces Heslop.
Yeah, Jacob's an interesting one. He's just looking at his My Cricket profile. He's played some 4th grade this year.
Hang on a second.
Seriously.
Hang on a second.
2 4th grade games, a 1st grade game against Sunny Coast, and today.
How'd he go in 4th grade?
He gets smashed. No, I'm only joking. He didn't get many runs.
And now he's in 1st grade.
Well, let's have a look at his bowling. Maybe he's in here for his bowling, like we thought, eh?
Now, I pose this question to Neil Botel if you wait for Apted to come in again, left arm over from the southern end. That one's completely beaten Connor Carroll for pace. We talked about Alice McDermott and how he's announced his retirement from first class cricket, saying there wouldn't be too many players who've got a Sheffield Shield and a BBL title under their belt.
Alistair is an enigma to himself in terms of winning things. I think if you want to win a trophy, you put Alistair in your side. And what I mean by that is I think his records is his first 3 grade cricket seasons, he won the premiership. 2 with Gold Coast and 1 with Wynnum.
Really?
So the trophies tend to follow Al around a fair bit, and not just on the state level, obviously.
So my question to you is, what other player has done that?
Oh, that's out as well. Connor gets a nick as well. I tell you what, on the ropes here, 4 for early. It's going to take something special from someone. 4 for 23. Did not expect that. You're kidding me, aren't you? Righto, give it to me. Let me read it. Oh. Neil Botel is telling me that he is about to provide John Devine with some
This might be
trivia.
what we've been talking about. Neil, yeah? The Doughboy Doctor is the afternoon breeze that comes from the east coast across Wynnum Boundary Street grounds. I thought it was the Graham Mappery Doctor. There you go, the Doughboy Doctor. Doughboy was a train stop between Murray and Hammett on the Cleveland line. It serviced local meatworks that consists of platforms, a waiting shed and a pedestrian overbridge, but had no station. Meatworks closed in 1993. The need for a train service was discontinued at the station was closed. Doughboy exists as a council ward which covers Boundary Street. So the Doughboy Doctor is the afternoon breeze.
There it is.
Thank you, Neil. Who will they come from? Drones, there you go.
Ian Droney. What doesn't he know?
Can you ask Drones about the Alison McDermott BBL and Shield?
Mate, only Drones would know all that.
That's outstanding. The Doughboy Doctor.
I'll be using that from now on.
Damn right I will be. It's much better than the Mappery Doctor.
Isn't it? You wouldn't even need to feel sick to go to the Mappery Doctor. You reckon he's made that up?
No.
That's the thing. I reckon if you
Doughboy
Google it,
Doctor.
I don't know about that. Bumper wide.
Don't ruin it, Mappers. Just let's live with the
I'm running with it.
Doughboy Doctor.
I'm going to use it. Mate, if Drones said it, it's gospel
It
as
is
far
gospel,
as I'm concerned.
totally.
Absolute gospel.
Yeah, so my question, how many titles of the Heat won? Only the one? In the BBL?
I don't know, mate.
Only once, haven't they? They won the first one, I think, or the second one, I can't remember. But
Wasn't the first one. The two Sydney teams won the first one, remember?
the Heat have only won it once.
Yep, right.
But I'm talking about the Queensland Sheffield Shield.
I'll do this.
So,
Stoney's trying to drag me away.
uh,
Jones has pulled out the Doughboy Doctor. Seriously, apparently it's the breeze that comes across here is the Doughboy Doctor.
did you know that? Oh, did you?
You made that up.
You
don't
must,
know
you and
that.
I are the only ones who know about this, Mappers.
It comes at 2:45. What's it, like a bus? Or a train?
Well, that means it's just about to turn up, isn't it? What's the time now?
Exactly. Hey, mate.
2:37.
Good one.
The Doughboy Doctor will be here in 8 minutes.
Righto. We better pin down this tent.
Well, we'll do something. Well, actually, in the meantime, the Sea Eagles are struggling out in the middle of Bill Albury.
We really are, aren't we? 4 for 24. After 5.
Cameron Trask is still out there. Well, he needs to be there at the end.
And we have the amazing Jason Groans at the other end, better known as Grayson Jones.
And we got Stephen Grain's mush in the way there, but it's a nice mush.
It's all right. Still got some batting, but I tell you what,
Well, basically, still got
an over.
a plus.
Not bad, eh? Stroke. And 1. Very good bit of fielding there in the covers.
James Baisley's run up is a little bit more condensed and economical, if you like to call it like that, Graham, and which allows him to focus on the radar and his length. And I think that might be the change he needed. Remember, his run up was a bit longer.
Yep.
He's just decided to pull it back a little bit. Learnt from, well, you look at Michael Neeser, he doesn't run very far. He gets it. He bowls the last ball of his 10th over as fast as he bowls the first ball. That's just
quick bowler. 2 for 5 off 2.5. Bowling well.
Grayson Jones had to get off the mark. Well, credit to James Baisley because I've got Jimmy Pearson's put a first slip in.
Can you consolidate in a T20 game?
No, you can't.
I think we need to.
2 balls you can. Tops.
I think we need to.
Well, that's right. They've got to get them. Whatever they want, but 100's looking a long way away at the moment. But Grayson Jones has got some big shots in him.
Oh, that's left him as well. Really well bowled.
He's using the kookaburra, isn't he?
I wouldn't have thought so. No. Looks like a grey nick from here, doesn't it?
Talking about the ball.
I was talking about Grayson's bat. Yeah, definitely a kookaburra ball.
You're deflecting.
Definitely a kookaburra ball. Another single. Runs are hard to come by all of a sudden.
Okay, I asked you the same question about Tom Gossett this morning after he bowled 3 very economical overs. Did he bowl his 4th? Does Baisley do the same?
I actually think in this situation you don't bowl Baisley. With Tommy, I was thinking going through the overs, if he bowls his 4th, get them out of the way, he wasn't going to be a death bowler. But I think they might leave Baisley for the last over of the innings because he is a death bowler.
Okay. Let's see what Jimmy Pearson does. Anyway, 1 ball to go in this one from the northern end.
It's a lovely shot by Trask. You won't stop that one. That's 4. Straight into the sold property group sign. You like what I did there?
That's why I got you in on the cans, mate. Well, Baisley made his figures look a complete mess.
2 for 10 off 3, I think.
With a boundary on the last ball.
Geez, you'd take that, wouldn't you?
Let's have a look at this shot here from Cameron Trask.
You love calling him Trask, don't you?
Well, it's not Trask.
It is Trask. That's how he says it.
Really?
Yep. What do we call him? Trasky.
You don't call him Trasky.
Yes, we do.
Do you really? All right, I'll
Change
have
of
to ask
bowler. And not sure who this is. Sumner.
him. Slow bowler from the
Looks like he'll be bowling leg spin.
southern end.
Again, not a bad move. The power plays up. Get the spinners on while the bats aren't set and see if they can slow it up even more. Pinch a couple of sneaky overs and maybe grab another wicket. It's well bowled. Great shot by Grayson. Sweeper out, 1 run. What?
Is it 2:45?
It is too. 2:42. It's come 3 minutes
Coming early,
early.
yeah.
The Doughboy Doctor. You can hear it through the mic, surely.
Totally.
3 minutes early. It doesn't know what time it is. Oh, at least 1, and Trasky doesn't take full toll of that. Pulls it away for 1.
Yeah, just content with rolling the wrists and keeping it on the grass. Just get the single, turn over the strike, do what Redlands did in the first innings this morning.
And that's what the wickets have done.
Yep.
Just
But you can still score a run a ball, which is 6.
Yep. Down to the ground. Another good shot. 1 from Grayson. This is what I'm calling. They're just sort of setting it up now again. I said that. Can you restructure? Can you reset? Well, I think they are with 1s. That's how you reset in a T20 apparently.
Pretty good crowd here. Matters has rolled in. Nice.
Yeah, I just saw a couple of board members from Queensland Cricket. The great Chris Simpson was here. Come down to enjoy himself.
How do you not enjoy yourself at the cricket?
I know. Well, even John Salter's here. There's a step in not enjoying yourself, but I didn't say that.
Sumner again from the southern end.
Yep, good bowling. Another dot. Grayson angry at himself, trying to beat that extra cover fielder.
Yeah. Pretty good field here for Sumner, set by Jimmy Pearson. Jones.
Ticks it over.
There's a single.
That's
Keeps
a
the
good
strike.
over. It's a good over from Sumner. 5 off. 5 singles out of 6 balls. Four for 35 after 7. Simple maths. Run rate at 5 and over. I think Trasky's got to be the man here. I think if we're going to get quite a decent score, he's the one who's going to go on with it. Not to say the other boys can't help, but Trasky's pretty special.
He needs to be there at the end.
If he is, he won't be on 50, I'll tell you that much. He'll be on a lot more than that.
But when does he go? That's the question.
Never seen him not go.
Yes, no, but when? So, Apted just been swung around to the northern end to replace.
Oh, that's
Basically.
cut him in half. Cut him in half. I haven't seen a ball move off the straight all season.
They keep low too.
Not sure if it kept low. It sort of just looks like it might have jagged a bit. Just looking at Grayson's mannerisms.
No, it didn't keep low. It just jagged. You're right. Back live.
Oh, no. Fielder misfields that. Tight single, but well run in the end.
Just got to go, haven't you?
Yeah, just ticking it over, Grayson.
I know he's struggling a bit of late, but when Grayson Jones bats, it's like Gower-like.
Gower.
It's just wonderful to watch. It's just fluent, elegant.
Wouldn't say elegant, but I agree with you saying. Traskey tries to pull that one away. One to deep mid-wicket. Grayson's definitely a hell of a player. Just want him to go to that next level and be one of the big boys. He's been in first grade for a long time now, and he's good for a 30, 40, 50, but just hasn't got those big tons that we're after from him.
I know this is not the form to do it, of course, but, you know.
I'll tell you what, he's got all of that as well. Single out to deep mid-wicket.
But regardless of whether it's a white ball or red ball, a pull shot's a pull shot and a cover drive's a cover drive.
Yeah, good point. Used his wrist really well, Grayson. Been over to India 6 times.
How many times have you been? 6?
Twice.
Really?
They wouldn't let me back in.
Well, you shouldn't wear shorts with that anklet.
Yeah. What, the security one?
That's it. Thing going off in the airport does tend to send the old patrons a little bit
crazy.
Nervous. I'd say crazy. I don't know much about this app, did as you mentioned, he's
actually had a bit of a closer look. He's played 4s and then gone 3s, 2s, 1s. So he'll know all the blokes at the club, I know that much. He's bowled all right, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's not a 4th grade bowler at all.
1 for 6 off 2. Maybe he was injured early in the season. Let's give him his dues.
Have you got his career?
I tried to, but couldn't really get into it. So what's that? 4 for 39 after 8. Yeah. Just ticking along at 5 and over. But as we know, T20, 100 runs is not going to be enough after 20. So, like you said, when are they going to go? And I think it looks like Hazlitt's going to come back in. Certainly changing up their bowlers all the time, which is making it hard for the batsman to get set, and quite a wise way to do it, I think.
Tell me about FKG Group, Graham. You're an engineer.
FKG Group are an excellent construction company based in southeast Queensland. As I said, club legend Will Prowse works for them, and came to us.
They're everywhere.
Yeah, came to us probably a month ago now and said we'd like to be involved, and I said I've got an idea for you. How about you be the day sponsors for our T20 comp today, the rivalry round with Redlands? And they were all too happy to do it. They do a lot of schools, particularly at the moment. They tend to be really entrenched in construction of the schools, but very quality builder, and been around for quite some time now.
Can I ask what FKG stands for?
Yeah, you got me.
Okay.
All I can read is performance beyond expectation.
That's it.
A bit like yourself.
Who cares what the letters are? What you can do.
A bit like yourself, performance beyond expectation.
Bit of pillow talk there. Hazlitt again.
4 for 41. Oh, and that's down leg side, and Tracy's got a decent bit of it going down a fine leg. Come back for 2, probably not 3. Grayson going hard, but Traskey's going, no, I'll take this, brother. Thank you very much. 2 to Trask, takes the score on a 4 for 43 after 8.3. We got our mate from Bangladesh back from this morning, wasn't he?
Today, Rockstar. I think he's had to go to work.
Work? I thought you said he was at school.
Yeah, he's a school teacher.
Oh, right, gotcha. Righto, we've had someone message in. Jake Apted, very good AFL player, played in the Morningside team that won the flag this season. Started the season late because of it. Bowled really well in 2s last week at the Sunny Coast, and with some injuries has been given a crack. He has good change-ups and bowls a quality bouncer. Don't mention me, but you can look like you know your stuff. Well, that's a bit late putting that in, isn't it?
Well,
what's the use of that? The good thing is I've got no idea who sent me that because it just came up as a number.
Where?
Someone's just texted me that. I'd love to know who it is.
Oh, there you go. Hang on a second. How they get your phone number? Oh, hang on a second. It's on every bus stop between here and Coolangatta. That's why they got your number.
Very good AFL player. Played in Morningside team that won the comp.
Yeah. Which is rare because if I'm obviously talking about the QAFL, the Quaffle.
Yeah.
Considering that it's either Labrador or Palm Beach always seem to win it.
Do they?
Or Aspley.
I'll tell you,
But
the other
comp.
difficult part about it, of course, was COVID interrupting the winter sports season. And I know that some of the sports were overlapping considerably, so there's no wonder that he's come into first grade eventually if he's such a good player.
We got to start the lower grades, which is fair enough. Work your way up. We look at
I'd love to know who sent me that.
Johnny Shaw.
Johnny Shaw, starting in over 40s. Can you play first grade on Saturday and over 40s on Sunday? That's a question.
That's a question you got to ask the wife, mate.
Not for
Got
me.
nothing to do with you, but,
I'm talking about Johnny Shaw.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's got to ask. Well, you can ask his wife if not, but he's got to ask her as well.
Oh, he'll play. I'm just wondering if you're allowed to. Might have to ask Michael Wright and see if there's a regulation. They're single. Good bit of backing up by Lee Drennan there, though.
Health reasons for over 40.
No, I'm just saying, like, you're playing 40s and then you're rocking up to first grade.
We're old enough to understand.
That's all right, is it?
Well, I'll give you a theory as we wait for
This'll be good.
some. Yeah, it is. Get a pen out.
Oh, not quite getting over it, Grayson. Trying to split that field. Yep, go on. What's the theory?
The theory is, okay, when I was playing cricket in the latter days, still opening bowling in my late 30s, opening the bowling, and the rule came in that any player under the age of 19 couldn't bowl more than 4 overs in a spell. I don't know if that still applies.
Yep.
But I was allowed to bowl my 10. Who's going to have a heart attack or pass out or die first? A 19-year-old bowling 10 overs or a 38-year-old bowling 10 overs? You know what I mean? Honestly,
I think there should be a minimum number of overs at 38, not a maximum.
That's it.
Must bowl a couple.
So
how'd you go?
Oh, well, I definitely made sure I bowled my 10 because I couldn't come back if I only bowled 4 and then bowl another 6. There's no way in the world.
Dumping yourself in there.
No, I bowled the full 10.
Well bowled by Sumner. Jones punches it down the ground for another single.
And I think I really enjoyed Mitchell Stark's argument last year or the year before where he said, don't rest me. This is my body. I know how it feels and how I'm going to go. I don't want to get in a big political argument about the old rotation system and blah, blah, blah.
But you will.
But I will. I will. And I'll say this. I think a bowler will know if he needs to have a bit of a breather. But the other line is never give a sucker an even break.
Yeah.
You've earned yourself to get into that side and then you have a break and somebody else comes in and has a screamer and all of a sudden you're out.
That's right. Trask, good bit of fielding, running at the non-strikers end. 4 for 48 after 10. Well, I did not expect Wynnum to be in this position, to be honest with you. I know I'm extremely biased and I'll make no exception for that. But 4 for 48 after 10 was not expected, particularly on this ground in this location. What are you going to say?
But you mentioned the form of James Bazley, and he's the man who's been the difference. And I think you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. To give praise to what he's done, and that prediction of James Bazley and assumption that he play well today has come true, and unfortunately it's been at the expense of the Seagulls.
Yep. Oh no, Trasky, lucky not all the gas there. That's here we go. Is it 4:45, 2:45, 2:54? It's coming late today.
This is
the Doughboy Doctor's kicked up. You can hear it in the mic, surely. 2:54. I think Drones has got his times wrong.
It might be.
Oh, that's a lovely shot by Grayson out to the cover, but again, straight to the field at 1.
Yeah, but look at that shot. It's a fantastic shot.
It is. It is.
And I think Grace has got to just put it out of his head that he's actually gone to a fieldsman and just take the momentum and the form of that lovely cover drive and just keep going with it.
Yeah, I agree with you. Trasky, a nice sweep again, straight to the fielder. Said that a few times, haven't we?
Yeah, good field placement from Jimmy Pearson. Sammy Heslett's bowling well. And you obviously would have seen Cameron Trask play a few games, as you mentioned, neighbours with Redlands.
Well, there's the round armour that I told you about. Did you see that one?
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to be bowling over the wicket with that because you'd take out the ump. That's a 2 to Trasky. Moves to 29. Run a ball for him. Hazlett's been brilliant. 1 for 26 off his 3.4. It's a good shot down the ground, Trasky. Grayson trying to come back, but I don't think he'll be able to get any more than one there. Very well played shot. He moves to 30. Seagulls on to 4 for 53 in the 11th. Last ball this over and last ball of Hazlett's spell. And he's gone big. That's over the sight screen. Clears the swamp into Jack Billat's house.
You know who lives there?
Jack Billat lives probably about 3 houses east of that one. Has been known to wade through the swamp to get the training. Anyway, Grayson moves to 15 and 4 for 59 after 11. Very timely 6 that.
Sammy has a quicker ball there and absolutely pounced on by Grayson Jones.
Good spell from Sammy though. 1 for 33 or 4.
Sammy Hazard doesn't even have to look, does eventually to see how far it's gone.
I think he's just seeing if they're going to get the ball back. That went a fair way, that one.
Good footwork.
Great footwork, and that's what Grayson can do.
Yes. I'm serious. I'm telling you, he's an underrated player.
It's a quality stroke. I think the only person who underrates Grayson is Grayson.
Grayson, yeah, good answer.
Everyone else knows how good he is, including the opposition.
And you've got to tell, you can't tell me that batsmen, great batsmen, that have great egos.
You don't have to be a great batsman to have a great ego, mate. I'm living proof of that.
When all the people around you are telling you you're terrible, and you just make them feel good.
I
They're
keep
right.
arguing with them. 4 for 60, single to Trasky down the ground. Very well played. He's ticking along nicely to run a ball. But a runner ball from here only gets us to 150 plus. Well, sorry, 115, I should say. Nowhere near 150.
They're those tricky totals, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that here. I did say that about Redlands in the second grade game, though.
No, I think there's some surprises in this pitch. It's been dry, hot. I think there's going to be a little bit of turn. Jason Flores will come in, Grayson Jones.
Has it been hot, has it?
Yeah, just a touch. Yeah.
What is it now, 45, 46?
Give me a hand.
No. Stop it.
And the day boy doctors come across here as well. I think there's going to be a few little tricks will be played here this afternoon. Just stay tuned to Seagulls TV for the conclusion of this game. Don't worry about the total. Anything over 100, I reckon there's going to be a bowlable target.
I hope you're right, because it's a bit of a struggle here at the moment. Another single.
That's all I need. If they're 4 down with 3 overs to go.
Grayson's looking at the scoreboard here, and he is thinking, what am I going to do and when am I going to go?
Don't look at it. It's like you've got to put the blinkers on.
You can see his grandfather over in the aluminium grandstand over there now. I reckon he's going to be aiming at him in a minute. Billy Jones never misses a game. Good shot, right Trask off the wheels. Wondered deep square leg. As we can hear the appeals of 7th grade echoing in the background.
It's a long way away, but that echo and that sound has been carried to us all the way by the day boy doctor.
Right. You've done me with that one. Short. Jones putting the pressure on the fielder, but very well fielded, nice and clean, single. And that's the end of another over.
That was a good shot there by Grayson Jones. He looked like he was going to be all tied up here. He just made himself enough room to get enough bat on it. Push it to point for a single.
Yep, 6 ones in the over. 6 off, obviously. 4 for 65 of 12.
But no red W.
No red W, that's important. And Rabs has just poured cold water down my back. And funnily enough, that wasn't unpleasant.
That's not cold water. That's for his probation officer. That's not water.
You know we don't pay him here. It's just work for the dole, don't you?
Exactly.
Wonderful effort we put in with him.
So we've got another
What we got
bowling
here?
changes. JD Ryan comes on.
Ryan.
Benny Clem said he wanted to commentate when...
Clemmy said he's his mate, but I doubt that. I don't think Clem's got any mates.
He does, but they're just not out yet.
Out of what?
Big house.
Don't ask that. We got lefty, and Jones on the back foot gets a single. A tight one, but it's still a single. Holds the ball. Doesn't want to let away an overthrow. No, seriously, you reckon Clem's got a few mates? You ever listen to him?
No.
Yeah, I try not to.
I class Benny Clem as one of my mates.
You got problems there.
Best friend.
Right into Trask, a dot. It's just about time. No, it is time to start taking a few risks now. They're just going to have to.
It's a tricky pace that Ryan's bowling at. He's got a long run up there, but he doesn't need to have that run. I think Basie's just as long, but it's a lot quicker. But it's just that
running quicker than he bowls. I think a good shot for one down the ground from Trask. I'd almost bet on it. See if I'm right here. I'd almost bet on him, Grayson, trying to donk him into the nets here.
All right. You're Nathan Rodnott. Who do you tell to go?
Both of them.
Right.
Both of them at the moment. 4 for 67 after 12. You got to go.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one. Oh, you could see him loading up. He's going to throw. Is it over? No overthrow there.
I think Ryan saw him coming.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. He will go this ball or next.
See how close this run out might have been. No, we'll go to the other camera.
Ryan again. And good shot, work Trask, but again a single. 4 singles in 5 balls.
Check that run out chance again here for FKG Group.
No idea.
Safe word.
How can you tell? There's a bloke standing in the way.
It's called the Cyclops.
Righto. There goes another good over from the Tigers. 5 off. 4 for 70 after 13. Well, 13 overs gone. 7 to go. It's time to absolutely give it some here. As Kira Metcalf would say, give it some welly. Whatever that means.
I rang her the other day.
Yep.
Just talk about something. I can't recall what it was. I was trying to get Khan on the phone. Anyway, she got the interview anyway. And I said, how you feeling the heat? And she goes, John, it's too bloody hot. Who the hell invited me over to this godforsaken country? Right now I'll be over warm and cuddly underneath.
Oi! Get up. That's 6. Grayson has to go and donks some nut. That's the official word. That's exactly the word that you use. Over cow into where all the Easties old boys are standing. John Salter throws it back with one of the worst arms I've ever seen. Didn't make it over the fence. Yeah. Jones, a little lucky there. He snuck through for a single on misfield there though. Well, Jones has obviously decided time to go. And he's right.
Grayson Jones, I see him. I told him he would take a knee. Have a look at this.
Definitely took a knee.
And had that one for a big 6.
What a great stroke. Trask 1. Not anyone inside the circle bar short fine leg on the leg side.
If it comes to you, you've got to try and catch it.
No one could blame him.
If it comes to you, you've got to try and catch it. That's what you've got to do.
Someone's teaching someone to catch.
It's not me.
Here we go. Jones down the ground. 6 runs. No, 4 runs. 1 bounce. Another good shot from Grayson. Obviously, the plan here is for Grayson to go, and he's doing a good job. Bit of a better over here. 7, 8, 12 or 4 balls.
And back live.
Ooh, another single. Out at the point. What's that? Grayson's almost caught Trask here. 33 to 36. Trask not getting a lot of the strike, considering he opened the batting. He's only faced 37 balls out of 83 of them. Less than half. And that's really well bowled by someone to finish the over. 13 off though. Good one for the Seagulls. You know who we haven't mentioned today?
Partnership at the moment being 60. Yes, mate.
We haven't mentioned the best pies in town. Pizza shop. 3 Black Bears. How good are they?
I have got a confession to make.
What's that?
Do you remember I did a post last year for 3 Black Bears? And I bought one pizza on myself.
Yeah, you're eating in the park, I
yes,
remember.
I ate in the park. I only had 3 pieces.
What do you mean?
I ate the rest before I got home. I turned the camera off and ate the rest.
You ate a whole pie.
I ate the whole pie. It was good. It had fungi on it. I love me fungi.
How good is it?
It was delish.
There's a wide, yeah.
And you know why? It's because it's not all pastry.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Right? It's all topping.
Look,
it was
when you look at me, you firstly think, this bloke knows his pizzas, right? Well, I am telling you, and I will go down if anyone wants to try one. I will tell you, you will enjoy it. I promise you. There's a promise from the president. One of the best, the best pie around.
Find them at opposite IGA on Wynnum Road there at Tingalpa, across from the Tingalpa Hotel, which happened to have the best schnitzels.
It's the best of everything around here, isn't it? Except for commentary.
No. Well, you got to pay for that. Seagulls trying to mount a comeback here through Trask and Jones.
Oh, good fielding by Drennan. Nearly let another one through, though, so there's another single.
He's got to look after those piano fingers of his lead Drennan.
Plays the piano, doesn't he?
Yeah, very well.
Yeah.
Puts one foot up as well. Rocket Man.
I've seen him on the harpsichord.
Really?
No.
Is that a name?
So, Jones, that's swamp bound. Tell you what, that may be the first wet one of the weekend, to be honest with you. That's gone well into the swamp. I wouldn't be going in there to get it if I was you. Never know what you'll find in there, brown snakes.
Have a look at this. This is just all timing here from Grayson Jones.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow. Great picture of all our sponsors on the wall, on the fence there too. What a stroke by Grayson. He's motored past Trasky now. I would not be going in there to find them, boys. You may as well grab another.
You can see Lee Drennan watching that go over the fence. And then you can watch Grayson Jones just absolutely slaughter that thing.
Even the umpire had a decent look at it. That's not bad.
Meanwhile,
Peter George enters the building.
the great man, Peter. Well, shouldn't we stood up?
Mate, it wouldn't matter. He wouldn't be able to see me. Too short.
Just some royalty entering.
Yep. They got the rock back.
They did, but it's not the same one that went over the fence, probably.
No, this one's
one from
red.
5 years ago.
This one's red and signed by Bill Aubrey. I don't know where they found that one.
It's hand-stitched.
Yep. Another lovely stroke. Oh, parried away.
Push through for a single.
Grayson moves to 41. And I'm going to go out on a limb and tell you that Trasky's going to go this ball. He's going to go big. He's seen Grayson going, I'm better than you, brother. Watch this.
Well, I hope not. I hope he does go, but that's not his reasoning behind it. It's the ball that's bad enough. And
have you met Trasky?
I have. I just had a good chat talking about you.
That doesn't sound like a good chat at all.
That's not it. As you said, Seagulls TV, brought to you by the FKG Group, myself, John Devine, and Graham Mappery. Under the tent, I've been up all night, tossing and turning, full of nerves about joining you in commentary, Graham. Hope I'm not embarrassing you.
No, you're doing well. Here's the Doughboy doctor kicking in again.
How many of these doctors are there? It's like a whole bloody university full of them.
Yeah, I know. Lucky we're not at the Marta. 4 for 95 after 15.
I'm telling you, this total will be good. Whatever they get is going to be something for the two Florises, Jones,
Florai.
Graham, these guys, the Florai.
That's the plural.
Is that what a gathering of Florises is? A Florai.
Yeah, it's a flock. A flock of
Florai.
Sounds like a disease.
It's not a murder.
No, it's definitely not a murder.
Not a murder of Florises.
Not unless you're bowling.
It's a flock of Florises, or flock of Florai.
Florai, yeah.
Well, those two, you're throwing Grayson Jones, Steve Graham, Nathan Rabnott, God help us all, got a wicket the other day.
We're not that hard up, surely.
Right.
Surely we're not that hard up.
Connor Carroll. There's bowlers here.
Right, Evans. Evans to bowl. Can't say I know much about him. I thought he was leggy, but he'll probably prove me wrong.
Charlie Evans works for Queensland Cricket, or did. I think he still works for him, does he?
No idea. Oh, left arm, just to make me look stupid. Left arm orthodox. How good's that?
Not a bad ball.
It's a lovely delivery.
He used to play. Yeah, no, I'm sure he worked for Queensland Cricket at one point. Somebody might be able to fill us in on there on the Facebook page. You've been keeping an eye on the Facebook page of our friend from Bangladesh,
I
Grant?
got sick of it. He started spraying me.
And somebody sending you texts without.
He said my commentary was rubbish, and he was right.
Did he?
Yes, Joe.
The guy from Bangladesh.
Yep. He's right. How
No,
can
he's
you
not.
argue?
Do you know? Send us your send us your commentary reel, then, Bangladesh man. So we can't cut holes in
Trask.
yours.
Could be out. Oh, that's an interesting catch. That's an interesting innings by Trask. 38 off 41. He had to do that job, but again, it's just made it a little bit tougher for us. Jared Wilson out into the innings next. Good catch.
Partnership of 73 comes to an end.
Very good catch.
You can see him looking at a Trask. He thought he had a chance, and then Grayson Jones, they did change.
You've done well with that FKG logo. You did that yourself, obviously, with your high-tech skills. It's very impressive.
You give me a mouse, mate, and a computer, and I can do just about anything.
Except commentate. 4 for 96 off 15.2.
Oh,
there's a wicket over the back, 7 go. Going bananas.
Got a score from over there, my friend?
Sure, why not? Look it up. Tell you what, how good's my cricket? It's almost better than your cricket. So the Seagulls made 183 and the Blue Spartans are 2 for 79 after 20. And we've got a Nikhil Sharma, 2 for 18. Young fella, very good young bowler out of the TAV squad. 22 wickets at 17 this year.
Coming in.
Who else has done well with that? Lockie Bragger, none for 11. Ditchy Guy, none for 16. Another Tabs player. Should check in on the women's game too, shouldn't we? The second of the T20. Valley's making an excellent fist of it. 5 for 151 with 8 balls left. Who are you pointing to?
God.
Again. He ain't going to help out.
Charlie Evans is going to go after that, and now there's nobody looking after the stumps at the bowler's end. I don't understand that.
What an over that was. 1 for 4. Great bit of bowling. 5 for 99 after 16. Five for 99 after 16. Need a lot more than that, buddy. I cannot see that being a decent score here.
You can't?
No.
I have faith.
Georgia Vole, 125 or 48 rocks for Sango Redcliffe in a T20.
All right, 4 overs remaining. I'm thinking a score of 140.
Well, not anymore, I wouldn't have thought. 6 for 99. It's a great delivery by
Grayson
Jacob.
Jones. You've said it before, Graham Mapper. He just can't get past that.
30, 40, 50. That's his score. He batted brilliantly, 45 or 35 rocks, but it's just tickled the top of the off stump. And whoever sent me that message about him being a good cricketer, I tell you what, they were spot on. Still don't know who it is. It worries me that people have my number.
He completely missed it and just hits the top of middle stump. Well batted. Unfortunately, Grayson Jones' innings comes to an end. As Jed Wilson is out there waiting for, I think it might be Stephen Graham, was it?
That's it, Steve-O.
Had a pleasure of interviewing Stephen Graham and have still waiting for the translation to come back, but I think it was an outstanding chat.
I'm sure he thought it was.
Yeah, well, he nudged me to wake me up. I said, oh, Stephen, it's gold.
Yeah, interesting cat. Very interesting.
Apted 2 overs, 1 for 6 back into the attack from the southern end. The Seagulls, after the loss of Jones, are 6 for 99.
Graham off the mark straight away, punched down a long on. Easy single. Wonder how many times Sam Bray's batted 9.
That's brought up the 100. Oh,
He's in next. Certainly got some batting today, not that the scoreboard shows it.
they got the bowlers. I'm backing it. Yeah, they get to 140. Seagulls win.
Cool. Big ask.
What'd you say? Oh, yes. I was going to say I'm sitting down.
Ask.
Apt it again. We'll put a bit more juice on that one. That's gone through.
Ted lets that go outside off stump.
Jed hits a big ball.
He can. I think he's more suited to the two-day game opening than batting though. Oh, could be out. Oh, wow. Lee Drennan side on. Almost showing off. He's that good, eh?
Oh, that was impressive.
Everything the Tigers have done today has turned to goal.
Gave up.
Didn't expect him to hit, I don't think. Oh, not even in the photo.
One stump aim at Lee Drennan.
What about that? You reckon he would have enjoyed that?
Well, if you go back, you can see the one hand going here. Look, what's this?
Yeah, good on him. Really well done. Great bit of fielding.
Well, it is a great bit of feeling considering he's a keeper by trade when Jimmy
I
Pearce
know.
is playing for the Bulls.
I know.
7 for 100. Maybe that 140 might be a bit out of reach. Prove me wrong, Sammy.
That's out too, I think. No, going down the leg.
Well, that's good because, yep.
Jack, you get that ball out of your house that went up there from Grayson before? Hit it in the backyard.
Landed next to those body parts you got buried.
Don't say that about him.
7 for 100. 3.2 overs remaining. Apted has got 2 for 7.
Hadn't he bowled well?
Fourth grader.
I wonder if they put him straight into ones. He deserves every bit of it.
The QAFL Premiership winning player from the Morningside Club.
It's another grade over.
Yep. 2 for 7.
2 for 7 off 3. So whoever's picked him has done brilliantly well. A great selection.
He'll probably get another over.
You'd want to hope so.
If there's any Seagulls left.
Yeah, well. 701 and Sammy Bray joins Stevie Graham.
Is Benji doesn't have a bat?
He'll be next. Not a bad number 10.
I must say, one of the nicest blokes you'll ever come across is Benji Flores.
I thought you were talking about me again.
No, you haven't paid me yet. But
Single.
I had the pleasure of going to do the indoor cricket last night, where his brother Matt is an international representative.
Oh, wasn't he
Matt
an
Flores.
outdoor player too? Wow.
And as I walked past, I said, "How are you, Matt?" And he goes, "Good. How are you?" I said, "I just come from Bill Albury, where your brother's getting absolutely carded by Chris Lynn." He said, "Really?" And he laughed.
That's harsh.
Well, he pulled out the My Cricket app and he went, "Oh my God."
It's a good shot by Sammy Bray, but again, only one. Good bit of fielding.
And that was, I think, Lynn was only on 50 then.
Oh, so he still had another three
Yeah.
minutes of batting.
Evans trying to get this over rate through pretty quickly. I'm not sure whether they...
Oh, he's got it, but he hasn't got it. That's straight down his throat. Steve Graham out as well. Not getting onto that one. Easy catch in the end to make it 8 for 103.
Didn't get enough of it. Doughboy Doctor not enough to push that one over the fence.
Blake's trying to sell something, I think.
Not me. You won't get much for it.
There you go. Your mate Benji's out there now. Everyone gets a bat at Wynnum.
Wind him up.
Cody Durant, fresh of 119s, will bat 11. Good stroke. Very nice stroke by Sammy Bray.
Going to come back for
2.
Yeah. Pushed him hard and then come up with the handling error in the deep. Gets too easy.
Sammy brought into the first grade side today after playing the other 4 in second grade. Oh, good shot. Quick single to cover. Now, dare say Benji won't look at too many before he goes. Good shot down up into the one net for a single.
Into the over of Charlie Evans. Wicket taking over.
8 for 107. 2 overs to go. Well,
Both these batsmen are going run a ball. 100% strike rate.
what, 1 off 1?
Yeah, it's 100%.
Lucky you.
Run a ball. I'd take that.
Yeah, well, it's got to be a bit more than 1 a ball from here, I think.
Abded, who's got 2 for 7, has 1 over left in his spell.
Mate, I think they've given him a spell.
Well, they brought him up on the screen.
No, I reckon it's Baisley. As I said, yeah.
Yes, well, it's not a blonde-haired man down that end. That's right. It's. I think basically been swung around to the southern end. He bowled his first 3 overs from the northern end. Was absolutely probably put the Tigers in a match-winning position with that spell.
Take him off with 2 for 7 and bring Baisley on for 2 for 10. Yeah, that's fair enough. Quick single to mid-wicket. No overthrow there. Benji keeps up his 100 strike rate, 2 off 2.
And Baisley, yeah, 2 for 10 off 3 overs. And that was do you have a 4 hit off his? No. Might have been.
Oh, that was Hazlitt. Went for a 6 off the last ball of his spell. Remember? Oh, that's well struck by Sammy Bray, but fielder out there too. Trying to put the pressure on, but only 1.
Yeah, didn't really run that first one hard and fast to put any pressure on, but there's always only going to be 1 in there. Jimmy Pearson in the foreground. Queensland Bulls sit on top of the table at the moment. And the next Sheffield Shield's assignment is who knows.
It's a bit like that, isn't it?
Nobody knows when or where or if.
Or who. Basically again, short one. Oh, Benji half ducks into that. Gets Gets that off the lid, I think. There you go. Off the lid.
Yeah.
Oh, one over the shoulder. I think he ducked into that. Benji's 6'6", one over the shoulder for hitting him on the badge.
Hasn't somebody got to go out and see a player if he's been hitting the helmet at all?
Off you pop.
Regardless.
Can you pop out for a minute?
Basically. 8 for 110, the Sea Eagles.
Peel. I think he's hit that. No, Humpy's going to say another leg by. The score crawls to 111.
Yeah. 8 balls remaining.
Benji might have to go right now and try and hit that scoreboard, I reckon. It's a good shot, just wide of the fielder. Semi-break, in and out. No, only one though.
Has anyone hit the scoreboard yet?
No, I thought Lenny might have had a good crack at
Oh,
yesterday,
yeah.
but he was clearing it.
He's hitting the lights in the tower, the nets.
There was one shot yesterday, I'm just trying to remember. That was probably about 3 metres to the right of it. That's about as close as we got. You should put a prize up. Date with John Devine if you can hit it.
Yeah. Second prize is 2 dates.
Yep. Bowling, brilliant bowling by Baisley. And you got to say 3 runs off that over. 2 for 13.
Might be a
off
match
4.
player of the match effort from Baisley. 4 overs, 2 for 13. Oh yeah, Apted's bowled pretty well as well, as has Heslett.
All of them have. Every single Tigers player has bowled really well today. The Seagulls have just picked out fielders constantly. I mean, we've even gone backward on a run, 8 for 112. I'm not sure how that happened, but anyway. Must have miscounted somewhere. 1 over to go. Apted gets this one, and rightly so.
Yeah, Sumner.
Doughboy Doctor's up, isn't it?
Sumner bowled 4 overs, none for 27. Ryan, 2 overs, none for 17. Charlie Evans, 2 for 10 off his 2 overs.
Oh, harsh.
Doesn't
Not
get his.
bowling again.
No. Heslett 1 for 33 off 4, probably and was the most expensive. That's when I think Grayson Jones took to him.
Oh, and a swing and a miss. Another dot. Well, the bloke with the bat right now is going to have to bowl out of his skin.
He got a 5 for man. You can do it again.
I know. It's going to have to be impressive, though.
Well, it's all about building pressure, isn't it? Got to come from both ends.
And he's hit that one well. It's going out towards the fielder. Dive. Oh, great effort, but not quite there, and he comes back for 2. Sort of got it on, almost yorked him there. Great effort, though. Benji, sharp single, getting Sammy Bray back on strike. Up that in again, and he's misfielded. Probably the only error he's made today.
Well, I think that's spun away from him, actually. I think
Did
it's
it?
his fault from the bat.
It's been amazing that 2 for 11 off 3.4.
2 balls remaining. Eagles be hoping for 220. Oh, 120, I mean. 222.
From here would be good. Great shot by Benji down the ground, but again, Sammy's put the pressure on. No, just the one. Good bit of fielding.
1 ball remaining.
Which gives Sam Bray 1 slog to finish. 117.
Apted with ridiculous figures of 2 for 12 on ball remaining.
Come on, Bray puts him over the fence. Puts him over the fence. Let's see you finish. But at 123, you can say that the Tigers are well and truly on top. What an excellent bowling performance by them all the way through the list.
Bray's shot whips it. Just all timing that it goes over the head of the deep backward square fieldsman for 6. Apted, unfortunately, ends up with 2 for 18 of his 4.
Unfortunately, I think they're brilliant figures.
They are brilliant with a 6 on the end of it. That's what I'm saying. It's outstanding. That's the end of the first innings here, and the Sea Eagles have posted 123 for the Tigers to run down. And the Sea Eagles will get at Graham Mappry, the rain man, the Wendy Winbush of statistics to work out if the Sea Eagles were to lose, are they still semi-final contenders for FKG Group. We'll be back shortly here for the second innings in about 8 minutes' time. Play to get underway here shortly as the Seagulls take to the field. Benji Marshall, Benji Flores. He's got the ball in hand. And the man, the myth, the legend he is Neil Botel, joins me again straight from the barbecue. Thank you for afternoon tea. Neil, very nice.
Quite all right.
Benji Flores from the northern end. Took 5 for a couple of weeks ago as he starts to try and bring the Sea Eagles back into this competition. Understatement says that that's nowhere near enough runs, Neil Botel, but you just never know in this funky game, because you know what, cricket's a funny game. Exactly. Tall man Benji Flores gets a little bit of lift from his stature, but his weapon is the Yorker. If you can get a few of those in. Jimmy Pearson waiting. Oh. That one's gone right into the leg side. Ideal.
I'd be puffed if I was running from where he's running out from.
Yeah, well, he's a bit fitter than you, right?
Yeah, true. Wynnum need a few early quick wickets here.
They do. They do indeed, Jimmy Pearson. Captain of the Queensland Bulls when Usman Khawaja was playing Test cricket. He's the captain of the... I assume he's the captain today.
Not quite sure, nah.
That's a good question, unless it wouldn't be Lee Drennan, is it? No. Yep, Jimmy Pearson, skipper. Thought so. Shouldn't doubt myself, Neil.
Another wide from Benji.
Yeah, he's going down leg side a bit too much here. The breeze is coming from top left to, or bottom left to top right of your screen, so it's a northeasterly, although start to swing around to the...
bit more northerly.
The Dayboy Doctor?
Dayboy Doctor, that's correct.
How about that? That's fascinating. Trivia.
Drones our stat man.
Unbelievable. So, nothing off the bat yet. None for 2. Flores turns and sets sail for Jimmy Pearson. He's got 2 slips. Whoa. Again down the leg side. That's some... unbelievable.
It's well gloved there by the wicketkeeper.
Jimmy Pearson flying through the air with the greatest of ease. Oh, look at this. And there's a bit of juice on that too from Benji Flores. That's well done from Jimmy Pearson. He does occasionally have to do that at the Gabba when the pleasure to call a few games there where a few of them fly down the side.
Fielded there by Jason Flores at Gully.
First one's hit the bat.
Yeah.
So unfortunately the Sea Eagles women's side are in a little bit of bother against Valleys, who set 5 for 171 at the moment. They are 3 for 16. Still just on leg stump there, Benji Flores.
He's targeting those stumps.
They had a good win this morning, the women, defeating Sunshine Coast. Chelsea Garn getting a 51 off 66 for 6 fours. Unfortunately, she got out. It's a cruel game, cricket. Out for 0 off 5 balls. So agony in the ecstasy, or the other way around, as Flores comes in again.
It's well fielded there at cover by Grayson Jones.
Had a good time with the bat. Lord Taverland's grand final has been easily won by... Oh, no.
No.
No, I was wrong. I thought Toombul would win that one. Ipswich were all out for 121. At one point they were 2 for 3, and Toombul had 121 to run down, and they've fallen short by 11 runs, all out for 110 after 43.3 overs. Whoa, what a game of cricket that would have been. Jimmy Pearson looking for a single. He's sent back there by Sammy Heslett. It's the end of the first over. It had 3 wides in it, and that is the score. None for 3 after 1, or after 9 balls. Got some pace there, did Benji Flores, but just the radar was off. So that's an absolutely outstanding. See, Neil? You never know. 121.
Yep. Exactly.
Now, look at the score here.
123.
123, 124.
124 to win.
Who knows? All of a sudden you get Jimmy Pearson or Sammy Heslett out. You get 2 quick wickets, and you get the jitters in the shed. So congratulations to the Ipswich Hornets and the Taverners side getting the silverware. It's Jason Flores on screen. He's about to have the bowling from the southern end. He's now power play. He's got 2 men on the onside. One at deep mid-on, which I think might be Cameron Trask, and then Corey Hunter's at mid-wicket, I think. I could be wrong as Flores comes in to bowl from the southern end.
Bowling.
Ah, well, there you go. There's a breakthrough there from Jason Flores. First ball. And he sent Heslett, who's got himself a golden duck, on his way. Oh, the Peter Burge medal winner strikes gold first up. I don't know whether he played on there, did Sammy Heslett. Let's have a look at this one. It's come off his pad and into leg. Oh, only just hit leg stump.
Off stump.
Off stump, I should say. Yeah, well spotted, Neil. So Jason Flores gets the breakthrough. Well, I'm telling you. Sam Heslett out for a duck. Redlands 1 for 3. Jason, the chosen one, Flores, has got himself a meat pie first up. Field's changed for the right-hander, and that is
deep mid-wicket and long on for the right-handers.
James Paisley coming in. Paisley a little bit nervous against the experienced Jason Flores. Geez, he's a competitor, isn't he?
Oh, that's out. LBW.
Oh, Flores strikes again.
Oh, Nick King's doing some K's, running this water out.
Oh, crazy times here at Bill Albury. Let's have a look at this one. Jason Flores strikes with his 3rd ball of his opening over. Gets an LBW, screaming from all quarters of Bill Albury. He begged and pleaded. Durante went up as well. Legal delivery. And then see how high this hits him.
Oh, knee roll.
That was going to cannon into the stumps. So Redlands 2 for 3. Just to the left of me, a couple of Queensland former Bulls and Alistair McDermott and
Peter George.
Flores again.
On a hat-trick.
Oh, he's got himself a call behind Jason Flores. Oh, you're killing us.
It's on a hat-trick now.
I don't know whether I got the replay of that. Let's have a look. I don't think I did. We got the court behind.
It's a very good catch by the wicketkeeper there. Pretty sure it's Cody.
Let's check out the replay again. That is a good catch. First slip was in there as well. He's on his way. So Jason Flores is just creating havoc out there at the moment. Scorers have got liquid paper flying everywhere. 2 for 3. He's not on a hat. Oh, he's
on a hat trick now.
Hat trick there. So the score should be 3 for 3. Am I correct?
Yes.
Scores haven't quite caught up yet.
There
Here
you
we
go,
go.
3 for 3.
3 for 3. No, we won't look at that just in case there's another wicket. So 3 for 3.
So Jason Flores on his hat trick. Oh.
He's just turned this game on its head. Jason Flores, 3 for 4.
We just said cricket was a funny game, John.
Yeah, it's a funny game. Well, Jimmy Pearson now on strike. The skipper, who was at the other end watching all this carnage unfold. He faces the last ball of Jason Flores' over and gets a single.
So they're at mid-wicket there with Corey Hunter fielding.
Well, take a bow, Jason Flores. That's outstanding bowling. 3 for 2 of his first over, and Redlands are now 3 for 5. Game on.
You have the other Flores from this end, which is Benji from the northern end.
It wasn't a great first over from Benji. There's a couple of wides and 3 wides, I think. But he was certainly on target. When he's on target, he can be dangerous. That's a lovely cover drive fielded by Jones. No, well, they did take a single.
I think that's Jed over there.
Jetty Wilson, is it?
Jetty Wilson, yeah.
I haven't got Benji up here as yet. I'm sure Jason.
There we go.
Be pretty happy with his first over. No doubt he'll keep going.
Pretty sure that is Jed over there, sorry. Well fielded by there, Benji.
Yeah. Full face of the bat there from Smith. Yeah, so Jimmy Pearson is on 2 not out. Liam Smith is on strike here to Benji Flores, who's coming in from the clubhouse end. 3 for 6. Just gets enough bat on there, go down the pitch. Now the first wicket of 4 was Semi Heslett. It was bowled by Jason Flores. Baisley faced the first ball, pushed it to short mid-wicket. He was in a judged LBW. And then the very first ball, young Durante takes a great catch behind off Flores. And Lee Drennan is the captain. I was wrong, it wasn't Jimmy Pearson. Is out first ball, Golden Duck. As Benji Flores takes the ball in hand, gets ready to rumble in again from the northern end. Just the 1 run off it so far. Oh, that hasn't carried. Gets a genuine edge. The first boundary that comes in the way of a thick outside edge.
Must have just bounced just before second slip there.
It's Cameron Trask there, I think.
Yep. Grayson Jones at first. Trask at second. Jason hits here. Whoa.
Let's. Yeah, you might have been out.
Would have been out. It's a great square drive.
4 runs, Floris. Just too short, too wide. Jamie Pearson, money for jam. Sends that to the fence, and that's the end of Benji Floris' second over. He has none for 13. And the Tigers are 3 for 15 after 3 overs. Well, they only need to go at 5 and over. 6 and over, I should say. And there's that man on screen, Jason Floris. Look at his figures when they come up for you.
Three for 2.
See Cameron Trask down there on the FKG group sign, encouraging. Liam Smith plays that straight back to Florist, who throws it back. He's got to slip in. Corey Hunter. Stephen Graham at backward point.
Sam Braid cover. Jed Wilson at mid-off. Trask at deep long on. And looks like Rabs has gone into mid-wicket. Benji at backward square leg. And Corey Hunter deep mid-wicket.
Oh, who's the first thing?
Grayson Jones. And you got Connor Carroll at short fine leg.
So still a power play. Flores comes in from the southern end. Breeze is picked up into his face.
Well fielded by Rabs there, mid-wicket.
Need to keep the pressure on here, the Sea Eagles. Don't let them get away. And that's going to go to the fence. Rab not that quick. 3 for 20. Jimmy Pearson opening the batting, is still there.
Oh.
Uh-oh. This is unlucky. Jason Flores a little bit upset, as you can imagine. The end of his over, he has 3 for 8. It's just unfortunate to hit the stumps. That's what you want when you're fielding, I guess, but still. And he really probably needed to put a bit more air into that, Neil, because the keeper was facing to the east, not into the sun, so it didn't need to be ground first. Easy for me to say because it's a long throw from out there. I'd imagine there might be a bowling change. No, Benji's going to have another trouble.
Have another go.
Nathan Rab not.
Flo and Rabs were just having a quick chat then.
Jason or
trying to work out which way they're going to bowl next.
Do you keep him for 2? Flores done for 13. Really needs to bring in his trump card, the Yorker, as Benji Flores charges in. That's better. Just down the leg side, unfortunately. That's going to go for 4, but length is right, direction wrong.
Also, second slips come out now. Trask has come out to, looks like point
dot ball. You can put another 3-4 of them on the scorecard, and your skipper will be happy. He's certainly got some weaponry, hasn't he, Nathan Radman? He's got Grayson Jones.
Yep.
Stephen Graham.
Stephen Graham.
Cameron Trask.
Yep.
Nathan Radman.
I've seen Rabs bowl before.
He's got a wicket, remember?
It's a colour bowl seam up.
It's in the air, and that will go.
2 bounces into the fence.
Benji Flores. It's a cruel game, cricket. Jimmy Pearson goes to 19 off 15. So less than 100 required now by the Tigers. Flores again. Slipped off the pads. That might beat. No, Corey Hunter comes around. 2 more to the total. Gone for 4 as well. Well, I was curious as to whether Nathan Rabnott will beat Benji Flores on for another over. Well, he did. Hasn't come off yet. Alex Melville's watching. Where's Alex Melville these days?
I don't know.
Not doing time, really? Change that to a 6. Ouch. $16 off the over so far from Benji Flores. Last ball in his over. 3 for 37, the Tigers. No ball. There isn't 1 ball left in the over. So a free hit. It's Benji on. So what was it called for?
Get a front foot on that, John, or not?
I don't know whether that's what he's called for, is it?
She might have been called for outside the circle, actually, I think.
Ah, because there's nothing wrong with that.
Because you've got bowling.
There you go, Benji Flores strikes
No,
on a no ball.
On a free hit.
Well, why do I bother? Says Benji Flores. Takes his hat and his glasses. 3 for 39. So Jason Flores was bowling at the
Looks like it's
southern end.
Cameron Trask.
Trask from the southern end. All right. What sort of field have we got there?
Still got
Neil. Nobody out.
deep square and deep long on.
Nobody outside the circle on the offside.
Yeah, there's no, there isn't.
Not even long off. Obviously, Jimmy Pearson is strong on his leg hand hook. Don't know whether he's been set up for that. No, there's one man at deep mid wicket, or is that deep square leg? Deep square.
Deep square, yeah.
Yep.
Deep square and long on. Is the only two fielders out.
Contrast former first grader in the red ball game. Gave that away for a couple of years. Is back playing white ball cricket as he comes in from the southern end. Jimmy Pearson, 27 off 19.
Well fielded there by Benji. They're at point.
They need another wicket quickly. Well, Grayson Jones comes this end.
I don't know who will come from this end.
Finds squarely, has a shot. That come from Jason Flores?
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
If it had hit the stumps. Just saying. Tries again. 2 dot balls so far. There's a third. Finds Flores at cover. Nathan Rabnott on the screen there just a second ago. Tries again uphill, Bill Aubrey. One's been whipped behind square leg and that will go for 4. Too short, Jason. Cameron Trask. And Barry Reef Pools, there you go. Major sponsor of the Sea Eagles and also sponsor of the Player of the Round. So his first runs come via a boundary, Cameron Trask, and he'll be dirty with himself that he's given one to Jimmy Pearson on the onside. Hasn't lost his
anger.
And lost his sprightliness, his energy.
Been a good over set for that short ball.
Redemption would be splendid if he can get a wicket on ball number 6.
It's not a bad start from Trasky anyway. 4 runs off it.
1 rubbish ball out of 12 is not too bad. None for 4 off his first over.
Redlands 3 for 43 off 6 overs.
Yeah.
It's Flo coming in from this end, Jason.
So Jason Flores replaces his brother Benji, yeah.
From the clubhouse end.
Now, that's what Jason Flores does with his field to Smith. I need to target Smith. Just keep him there. Build some pressure. Nobody knows how to do that better than Jason Flores, as we see play it out there on cow corner. Square leg on the fence. They're the 2 men on the onside.
Jed Wilson going out to deep point by the looks of it.
And now we've got a long off. No, so it's only got the 3 men out.
You're going to get 3 men out by the looks of it.
Yep. Yeah, well, Jason Flores is on the attack. Smith's allowed to get off the mark. Flores now asking players to go back. So he pushes back.
Benji drops back.
Yep.
Grayson Jane drops back.
So you've got 4 in the deep now. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out.
5 out.
5 out, 4 inside the circle. 2 on either side. Yeah, plenty of singles out there. Don't know whether he did that on purpose, just put Smith back on strike.
How's 7th grade going, John?
You probably beat me to it, you know.
LBW.
Gets an appeal, gets the wicket, Jason Flores. He changes to the northern end. He makes the breakthrough. They needed that, did the Sea Eagles. And Jason Flores has got his 4th wicket, 4 for 10. Everybody went up. Makes the breakthrough. So Flores comes in again. Doing all the damage himself is Jason Flores. Finishes his... No, got 1 ball to go. 4 for 12. Remarkable. Down leg side, we'll have another go.
Just to get a wicket this ball.
A little bit quicker, that one. Yeah. We'll get to 7th grade in a second, Neil. Yeah, great over there from Jason Flores. 4 runs and a wide off, 4 for 13 off 3 overs. And the Redlands 4 for 48 at the end of 7.
7 overs.
Yeah, they've got plenty of overs. The way the Sea Eagles can win this is to bowl them out. How'd you go with 7th grade, mate?
I'm 7th grade. Wynnum Manly 9 for 183. The Blue Spartans are 5 for 162 out at the back on Wayne Broad Oval.
And the women unfortunately struggling against Valleys. Valleys first innings 5 for 171. Wynnum Manly now 7 for 53. Not our batsman Pang and Anderson. Top scorer was Holly Barr at the top of the order, along with Kara Smith, both getting 12 after a win this morning. Tries to continue. Single to mid-wicket. Well, I need somebody to do some damage at the other end.
Pretty sure Jason Flores has only got one over left.
Yes.
Now.
When do you bowl him now?
I would.
I would too.
Bowl him out.
Yeah. Go for the throw.
Then get Pearson will be.
You know what? I wonder whether this comes into play, Neil. Whether
There you go.
gets the edge. Cameron Trask.
There's.
Well, I asked for it. Somebody from the other end to do something, and Kritzinger is on his way.
Another good catch there, boy Cody.
Randy behind the stump set, a little bit more short of length. He's going after that, and it's a good catch there by Randy. No problems.
Moves his feet well too.
Just gets the toe of the bat. Settles himself there, Durante, and straight into the mitts. Legit to live.
So Redlands are now 5 for 49.
One frame. Oh, just on the toe of the bat. Cameron Trask strikes. Jimmy Pearson still at the other end. So Bailey Stewart joins Jimmy Pearson. Cameron Trask, the enigma. 31 years of age, giving away the indoor cricket scene and red ball cricket. Enjoying his T20s. They lose today. His summer of cricket is over. Yeah, a little bit high. You can hear the Redlands player saying hit him in the thigh. Suggests it was too high. And going down the leg. Although Durante didn't move much.
I have word on the street, John, that Steve Graham's going to come in from this end.
Ooh, you heard it first here near both elves. Got his feelers out. As Trask turns from the southern end. 5 for 50, the Tigers.
Catch. Yes. That's Pearson out.
Grayson Jones takes the catch.
So it's 2 for Trasky now.
Look at this. Straight in
the mids.
If he doesn't catch that, he's dead. Straight in the heart it would have been.
He's wearing it.
Let's have a look at Jimmy Pearson. How does he feel? Oh,
I don't think he can't believe he hit it straight to him.
no. Legal delivery. I don't know whether we get this catch at square here. Let's have a look. At point. No, but anyway, regardless, wicket has been taken. Get cameraman's shot again.
This is like Fox Sports, John.
Oh, mate.
Hey.
Can have too many replays. Yeah, that was going like a bullet too.
Great camera work. Followed the ball all the way.
Yeah, he does one of the best in the business, Mitchy Hurigan, our photographer. Pretty good with the stills as well. Can do wedding photographs, anything you want. So Trask. Oh. So it's a sorry scorecard. Is James Pearson at the top, 33.
6 for 50. Is that right? Yes.
6 for 50
6
after
for
8.
50 after
like
8.
I said, I don't think the overs matter. It's to bowl them out.
Yeah, Wynnum has to bowl him out to win.
Yeah, they were 74.
Oh, no, Grayson Jones has been given the ball from the northern end.
Oh, your oil was wrong.
Oh, I've seen Steve-O warming up.
Steve just got the flexibility of a barbecue plate. He has to keep warming up. As we see Grayson Jones. But what I was going to say to you about that was whether he brings Stephen Graham on or bowls Jason Flores again, was whether Jimmy Pearson was on strike.
True.
I think if Jimmy Pearson was on strike, I don't think Jason would have bowled.
No.
He would have gone after the new batsman. But as it turns out, Grayson Jones will come on. So Jason Flores has got one left up his sleeve. The scoreboard has Jason Flores as the bowler. It's not.
It's Grayson Jones.
Grayson Jones. So Jones boy. So
Single out to deep square. I should say point, actually.
So Jason Flores has got 3 overs, 4 for 13. Try a bit harder, Jace. Cameron Trask, 2 overs, 2 for 6. Now Grayson Jones, see if he can get in amongst the wickets.
Well fielded there by Trasky. They're at mid-on.
Still got a single, yeah. And unfortunately, Benji Flores has got absolutely pasted. 3 overs, none for 30. Grayson Jones, great job with the bat this morning. This morning in the first innings.
Trask hits here. No. Oh. No, it would have been safe.
Good over here from Grayson Jones. They've got to keep it tight at one end. 2 new batsmen.
3 off it. 2 balls remaining. Oh.
Just out of the reach.
It's a bit 2, maybe 4. It's 4 runs.
Don't know how close this came to.
Stephen Graham out there.
A long way away. Need an extra arm to get that one.
Great finish there by Grayson.
Yeah, good over apart from that boundary, but that was almost a catch as well, so 6 for 57. Cameron Trask, the bowler's 3rd over, 2 for 6. Those 2 wickets coming off the previous over. So Trask and Stewart. No, didn't hear any bold predictions about the fielding today, Neil, from you. Just
No.
decided to put that in the queue on the rack.
Yeah, I've been a bit wrong today.
Neil Botel. Club legend here at Bill Albury. Straight to Grayson Jones. How long have you been in the club now, Neil?
10 years now.
There you go. Long service.
Yeah. Moved in from out west.
From?
From Dolby and Toowoomba cricket.
Okay. There you go.
Oh. Sam Bray there.
Not in the picture, so he would have been out.
Been out by a long way.
Lee Drennan hit the stumps earlier. Hits that onto his pad. Could have gone onto the stumps. Well, there you go, Neil.
Or it could have gone over the scoreboard as well.
Yeah. Yeah. JD Ryan. 5. Played. Used to play Dalby and rep cricket.
Yes. Used to play for Metropolitan and Toowoomba Cricket.
Okay. And I played representative cricket captain Chinchilla and played for Tara as well.
You did.
Mm.
There you go.
Back in the
With
90s.
With the big woods.
Big goods, yeah.
Yep. Probably played against you.
There you go.
Well fielded by Grayson Jones. Oh! Would have been out for all money.
Yep, wasn't even in the frame. 6 for 59. Trask against his third over, 2 for 8. Benji Flores is to come back on. I'll tell you what, I'm with Nathan Rabner on this. There you go, that's a full speed is out. I think...
Go for the throat now.
Well, go for the throat, but just back his strike bowler. Back his strike. There's 2 fresh batsmen, Stewart and Ryan to a degree. 8 and 7 balls faced respectively, and I think Nathan Flores were in the middle order or the middle order tail. So let's see what Benji Flores can do. He's a quality bowler. Let's see what he can come up with here. He's waiting for his Ryan. That's a Yorker. That's what he wants to bowl. That's his
strike ball.
Yeah, but he's just still straying into the leg stumps. Well, leg stump, there's only one of them. He just needs to get that middle and off. Gets a dot. All they have to do here, Ryan, is just to see out the over. They've got plenty of time. Still got 9 overs after this to score 70 runs. Going after him, didn't get all of that. No run.
Wynnum boys are up here.
Yeah, they get this, get a wicket here, they get into the tail. Charlie Evans, Apted and Sumner. Oh, that's a lovely shot. It's going to find third man.
It's one bounce to third man.
Yeah, plenty of time there for Ryan to get enough bat on that. Well played.
You want a drink, John? No, you're right.
Thank you, sir. Flores starts from the circle. It's a 30-metre journey.
Oh.
That's had some whistle on it. Oh, Benji. Benji's back on that one. This one. Look at that. Just pure pace. And you can see it might be Corey Hunter. You won't see this on the screen. You watch. There you go. No ball there. That was just, it wasn't anything. I'll take it back bending. His back actually just, it's all rhythm. Yeah, unfortunately straying on the legs. I'll come back for 2.
2.
One ball left in the over and one ball left in Benji Flores' spell. Graham might change, come from that end. Neil. Oh, he's trying to put that into the gloves. End of Benji Flores. Not a happy day for the big man.
He's 4 overs.
Yeah, number 33. Stewart remains not out. So I thought they'd just see the over out as best they can. So they've got plenty of time. Stephen Graham will replace Cameron Trask at the southern end.
So Trask still has 2 to bowl.
He's very deceptive with his pace, isn't he, Stephen Graham?
Yeah.
It's a short run up, but he can get a lot of pace from those shoulders. Tall, lanky man. Doesn't eat enough.
His tall frame.
Needs to hang around you and I, Neil. Put him up a bit. There's not much to him. That's him side on. We can just make him out. There he is. Played a lot of second grade last year, or half the season, before making his way into first grade. So Ryan to face Stephen Graham.
That's over Rabs' head 4.
And short outside off stump. And just Ryan threw the bat at that. Probably could have gone anywhere. He didn't get hold of it. I think something that you can learn from this morning is just pitch it up here at Bill Albury.
Yeah.
Let me worry about this full toss. Low full tosses can be hard to get away as well, Neil, aren't they?
Yep.
But everything short can be just see you later. Gets through his overs very quickly with Stephen Graham. Spins and turns, ready to roll again. Into the breeze.
So 1 out there to Benji. Deep square.
All they need to do. Get all that, finds mid-wicket, no run, Radnot. I don't know what happened to Stephen Graham. Last time I saw him when he's warming up, he had 3 inches of sunscreen on his face. Oh, maybe still obvious, but yeah, like capital coatings in the background are taken to him with an undercoat of white. He's also shortened to the leg side. They're going to turn. They're going to come back. No, send back.
Well fielded there by Corey Hunter.
Yeah, Ryan didn't want to go.
Deep square leg there.
I think he might have realised it was Corey Hunter. He's got a pretty good arm. That'd have been me out there. That would have run 4.
I wouldn't even got there, John.
Would have let it go for 4.
Yeah.
Full toss, low full toss finds the man. There's nothing wrong with that. I generally believe the low full toss is very hard to get away. The end of the 12th over, 6 for 68. Graham, 6 off his first over. Ryan 12, Stewart on 7. Bit of a nagging partnership.
Grayson James from the northern end by the looks of it. Handed his hat to the umpire.
So fall of wickets, Hazard on 3, Basic 3, Drennan 3, 3 for 3, 33 to score, and then a 42-run partnership. Saw Smith out, Kritzing out on 49, and then Jimmy Pearson, last man out on 50. So 18 runs this partnership. Grayson Jones 7 runs off his first over. He bowled at the other end? Grayson bowled at the other end, did he? What did he bowl at this
No,
end?
2 from this end now.
Okay. Well, he's lucky there. that was wide outside off stump. Probably should have gone 3 point for 4. It's Jones again from the clubhouse end. Everybody on the edge of their seats for this one.
Catch that.
That's come off.
The helmet. He's hit it into his helmet up in the air.
That is a catch. And goes to ground.
Would have been out if it was caught.
Jones again. Hits that straight down the
Straight
ground.
down the ground. 4.
6 for 72. Hardship now 22.
Wynnum need a wicket here.
Yeah.
Dot ball.
Keep going now. Go, Grayson.
7 overs left after this one, and they still require 52. Just over 6 and over.
Nice Fraser. Well, mate.
Drags that one down. Lucky to get away with that one as well. Finds square leg. Just a single.
Nice throw there by Corey Hunter.
Into the over. Number for 12 off 2 overs. 6 off that one. Or number 13. Stewart 12. Ryan 13.
Redlands 6 for 74 off 13.
So it's 7 overs to get 50. No?
No.
I'm wrong?
No, you're right.
Oh. So plenty of overs. So 50 or 42.
And Wynnum require 4 wickets.
That's the difference, Neil. That's what they need. They need the 4 wickets.
That's hit straight out there to Corey Hunter there, a deep square leg.
Yeah, one of those tricky ones.
Do you come in or do you not?
Yeah, exactly.
Well fielded there by Corey, actually.
Yeah, it was a rubbish ball, wasn't it, from Stephen Graham, really. Should have been put over the fence. Back live. Just a single.
Single down a long on there. Jed's fielding down there long on.
Jason Flores throwing himself around the field.
I think they're going to target Stephen Graham here. Straight over the scoreboard sign. That's what they're targeting.
Just a single again. Good fielding in the deep. 3 singles. Toe of the bat that goes down to
Jed down there at long on.
yeah.
Another single.
It's into the over. No, one to go.
Got a bad over from Stephen Graham, actually.
Yeah.
4.
Short ones you'd be lucky to get away with.
4 from it. This will be another single. So 5 off that over. Stephen Graham none for 11 off 2. Redlands 6 for 79 off 14. 6 left.
So what's that?
So targets 124 to win for Redlands.
So 45 off 6. 45 off 36.
Correct.
You see Jason Flores chatting to Grayson Jones. Grayson Jones, the captain of the red ball side last year. Jason Flores, the white ball. So there's a couple of cricketing brains there. Nathan Radnott, the skipper today, as Jones comes in from the northern end.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky Rab slipped over then.
Get a single.
It's the wicket. Caught behind by
There you go.
Cody again. So that's
Well.
3 catches for Cody today.
Wasn't they appealed? The umpire didn't put his hand up. I was wondering whether he was going to give him out or not.
He's waiting for him to walk, I think.
Well, don't. Just give him out. You know, I'm thinking, oh, he's not out. That is a good catch,
That's a
Neil
good
Botel.
catch.
That is a great catch.
The bottom under edge.
Yep. Durante doing a great job behind the stumps there. Grayson Jones makes the breakthrough they needed.
Was the second grade keeper there for a while until Nick King broke his fingers. Or finger. He's done a good job since he's moved up. So that's Redlands 7 for 80 now.
Jeez, give us some too. Grayson Jones is happy about that.
It's definitely an under edge.
He's just got to hope it goes in the glove, surely.
It's all about staying low as a wicketkeeper.
And Grayson Jones comes in. There's another appeal. This time, no.
Not out. Swing for a call behind, I think, at repeal. Good over by Grayson Jones, this one.
Jones again, right arm over.
Yes, Rabs, good catch.
So the skipper Radnott takes the catch at mid-wicket. And all of a sudden, 8 for 80. Oh, didn't fall over that time. Can't believe it, apted. And you can see JD Ryan at the other end. Have a look at this one again. Oh, will that come up? Grayson Jones. 8 for 80. Evans and Ryan left to steer the Tigers home if they can. Not real keen on taking a run there was Evans.
Well fielded there by Connor Carroll.
So very good over there from Grayson Jones. He has 2 for 14 after 3 overs. Both those wickets coming in his third over. Cameron Trask and Jason Flores still have an over each. Or Cameron might have 2.
2 overs, I'm pretty sure Cameron's got left.
Sitting Graham to continue. Cameron does have 2. No, he has 1.
1.
Flores has 1. Grayson Jones has 1.
Stevie Graham to come in from the southern end.
Ryan on strike. Stephen Graham wants field change. Nathan said, well, there you go. He's told us Grayson Jones to go a little bit finer. Move from point to backward point. It's inside the circle. 8 for 80. 5 to go. It's that into the deep, and that's 6.
That's
It's 4, was it?
24,
4.
yep. That's where they're targeting over there, that deep mid-wicket.
Yeah, too short.
Needs to pitch the ball up.
Yep. Don't give him a chance. They say they give a sucker an even chance. 8 for 84. Well, I don't think Charlie Evans thought he was going to have a bat. Well, found. Lucky it's white.
Yeah. Lucky it's not wet down there.
Yeah. A new one. 8 for 84. Dug out. Oh, he's on his heels. Evans.
They've done it again.
Well,
Hitting the stumps from out there.
no damage this time. Previously, Jason Flores over. Added an extra run with an overthrow after hitting the stumps. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't if you hit the stump sometimes.
Yeah.
Charlie Evans. He faced the one ball. He's waiting for Stephen Graham. He never looks happy, Stephen Graham, does he? Grumpy old Pom. That one's hit straight on the pad there, but I'll tell you
Good
what,
dot.
he's a funny man. You got to have a sense of humour coming from England. Very, very good all-rounder.
He played 3 years of cricket over in England.
Yep. He come back. He was a Seagull. Was
Yep.
he not? Yeah.
Yep. It's a lovely dot.
Well, Charlie Evans just wanted to put that anywhere. He put it in the gloves of Durante. 2 balls remaining in this, the 16th over.
So 4 left.
It's starting to creep up the required run rate, Neil Botel. This Graham's
It's at 39 to win.
full toss. Yeah, I tell you, they're hard to get away, those low full tosses.
One down to deep mid-off. So that's 38. Slow ball there.
Yeah, well bowled Stephen Graham. That's what he can do. Into his third over, he has none for 18. Total 8 for 87. 4 overs remaining. 37 required. 37 more.
Sam. Sam. Ball on it.
Rabs coming out the deep mid wicket. You got Benji deep square, and you got deep mid on as well. That's on the leg side. Just going to hit it into the circle for well fielded by Grayson there. Only a single. Evans on strike now. Pretty hard being a captain now this time of the innings. It's nail biters.
Just a single.
Good bit of experience out there though with Jason Florist out there. Not what they wanted. Well fielded down there by the Wynnum boys. Keeps it to 2. Jed and Steve Graham working together down there. Oh, that's out. Yeah! That's out. Rabs. Direct hit there from Nathan Rabnott. Caught, I'm pretty sure, Ryan or Evans must be short.
No.
So that's 9 for 91 now. I was sitting in directly behind when Rabs threw that and I knew it was going to hit the wickets. So Wynnum require one more wicket.
Unfortunately, all the replays are gone.
Don't be soft. That's... Oh. That would have been a very, very good catch by Cameron Trask. Got a replay on that one, John?
No, I'm trying to get the replays to work. It's beyond.
That would have been fantastic. Steve Graham coming in for his 4th from the southern end. Single down here to mid-on. Redlands score moves along to 9 for 95. Oh. Yeah. That's 3 singles off this over. With a dot as well now. So 2 balls remaining. Game, set, match.
There you go. Of course, no replays in that one, but you saw Cameron Trask take that one at extra cover, and the Sea Eagles have done something remarkable. Defended a total of 124, bowling out Redlands for 97 with still 2 overs remaining. Stephen Graham gets the last wicket. Cameron Trask takes the catch. And the Seagulls are on the Seagulls, I should say, are on their way to the finals. How about that for a result?
Pretty sure that's after Christmas, I think, isn't it?
No, they finish it all now. Pretty sure, I could be wrong. The finals are on the 20th, semi-finals next week.
So they play on the...
Next week, 13th of December, next Sunday they'll play the semi-finals. On the 13th of December, next Sunday.
Oh, yeah.
And the grand final will be played the following week on the 19th.
On the
20th, yeah. So congratulations to the Sea Eagles on a great win. They've won 4 of their 5 clashes. They only lost yesterday afternoon against the Toombul Bulls. And congratulations to the Sea Eagles. They're pretty happy. Jason Flores, I just want to go through these bowling figures and the bowling figures, not to mention the bowling figures for Wynnum Manly. Benji Flores not having the best of best of the days, but anyway, let's go through the Redlands side. Chasing 127, they lost wickets. 1 for 3, 2 for 3, 3 for 3, 4 for 45, 5 for 49, 6 for 50, 7 for 80, 8 for 80, and 9 for 92. Bowling figures: Benji Flores, none for 33. Jason Flores, 3 overs, 4 for 13. Cameron Trask, 3 overs, 2 for 8. Grayson Jones, 4 overs, 2 for 21. And Stephen Graham, 3.5 overs, 1 for 21. And they've come away with the win. Neil Botel, thank you very much for your time. Thank you to FKG Group for their sponsorship of this clash this afternoon. And we look forward to your company very, very soon in another time in another place. Neil, all the best, mate.
No worries at all. Thanks, John.
Thank you.